Hi everyone, this is Victoria O'Neill and I'm the course manager for this class. Today I want to talk to you about free open resources for second language acquisition that you might want to use to further your instruction. Many years ago I taught Spanish to middle schoolers and college students, but I didn't have access to the type of online resources that are available to use today. When I was learning English about 30 years ago, students were still going to the language lab and listening to tapes, perhaps filling out workbooks. Here's what my experience looked like back then. Perhaps some of you can relate to this. Today, language instruction obviously looks a lot different, and we have so many resources and tools available at the click of a mouse. There's simply so much out there that it's hard to choose what technology or what tool will work best. If you feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. In this presentation, I will share with you some of the free resources for learning languages that I think are of high quality. I will tell you I have never used them in the classroom. I'm not suggesting that you need to use them or that they will work for your situation. They're simply my top sites. I'm also aware that perhaps some of you cannot access these resources. If that's you, I hope what I share can help you start thinking about what you have at your disposal and how you can begin to use these resources effectively. Also, as you explore what's out there, be mindful of how you will use the web resources and how often you will use them. For you teachers out there that are in the classroom, I recommend you always get approval from your school and your district before having students access these resources. All right, let's get started. The BBC is an amazing resource, especially for K-12 teachers. Here you can find resources for all age groups. There are video tutorials, activities for children, soap operas, videos, common phrases, and much more. What I love about this website is that it provides high quality materials. For example, you can watch an interactive soap opera. This is one called Mi Vida Loca, and it takes place in Spain. These can be used for upper grades as well as for college students or adult learners. So let's go watch an episode, shall we? Okay, so here I am. This is the BBC language main site. I'm going to click on Spanish. And over here, I'm going to see Mi Vida Loca for beginners. So here we go. Watch the full interactive episode.
Hola, perdón por irme corriendo. Creo que ese hombre me persigue. Bueno, ahora voy con un amigo a un bar cerca de la estación. ¿Quieres venir? Es el bar en el edificio de la UNED. U-N-E-D. La UNED. Hasta ahora.
She's saying the man you saw on the train is following her. Now she's going to a bar in the UNED building. U-N-E-D, which is the Spanish Open University. It's near the station, cerca de la estación. She's bringing a friend and is inviting you as well. Let's try and find it. Ask him for La UNED.
Sí, dime.
Say it out loud.
¿Dónde está la UNED?
A ver. Sí, mira. Está todo recto a la derecha.
Did you get that? Gracias.
De nada.
Okay, first he said, todo recto.
All right, I'm going to pause there. I'm feeling a little nostalgic because I lived in Spain for a year and I really want to go back. But I want to share with you some other resources. Another great website is Duolingo. Duolingo is a free language learning website that both kids and adults can use. What I like about this website specifically is that the user can progress at their own pace, and it also uses a gamified skill tree to let you see how far you've come. Lessons cover vocabulary, verb conjugation, pronunciation practice, and much more. The downside, in my opinion, is that there isn't a lot of opportunities to practice speaking the language. On the plus side, there is a Duolingo app that you can download. The third side I want to share with you is a tool called Lingro. If you're a language teacher, you probably use newspapers and other forms of printed text to teach the language. A newspaper has a lot of resources, but it's often overwhelming, especially for beginning language students. Today, there are tools such as Lingro that help students translate newspapers and other forms of printed language using this tool. So I'm going to show you how that works. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use Lingro. It's super easy. First, you go to the website that you're interested in reading. I've chosen El País, which is Uruguay's prominent newspaper. And I want to read this article here. But I'm new to Spanish and I need a little help. So the first thing I'll do is go up to the URL and click copy. Then I'll go to the Lingro website. Oh look, I've already pasted it in. I'll paste it again. There we go. And I want it to translate Spanish to English. And once I'm ready, I'm going to click the arrow. And it'll take me back to the URL I was just at. Now what I can do is go back to my article and simply click on the words that are new to me. And that will say, that will give me the translation from Spanish to English, in this case, traffic. The traffic in Montevideo. The next resource I want to share with you is Dave's ESL Cafe. This website has a wealth of resources, and I wanted to share this one with you since I know we have many international students in our classes that are not native English speakers. So take a look at this site when you have a chance and explore it in your own time. The next sites I'm going to talk about very briefly are Quizlet, Busuu, and LiveMocha. Quizlet is great for learning vocabulary. There are lots of already made for you flashcards and fun quizzes. LiveMocha, this site offers free basic courses in 12 languages. That's also a fantastic resource. The last one is Busuu, and this one is unique because it uses a community approach to language learning. Students can learn directly from native speakers via chats and videos, so it's really a great resource to have. So final thoughts. So from my point of view, I think that used thoughtfully, all these resources and other resources can foster engagement, they can facilitate comprehension, and they also allow students opportunities to practice the language in a low-stakes environment. So think of them as one more tool in your teaching arsenal. Gracias por escuchar. Thank you for listening. Y hasta pronto. See you soon.